Well, this Orange County family could be on the street after losing thousands of dollars in a home rental scam. The family even moved into the home only to be booted out by law enforcement the very next day. Action 9 consumer investigator Jeff Deal has a look at how scammers tricked them into handing over their hard-earned money.
A pile of belongings thrown haphazardly in the corner.
That's why it's packed like that. It's random. We just threw everything in.
Quenisha White showed us how her family had to move everything back into their old apartment after they were kicked out of what they thought was their new rental home.
We got in the home and we stayed there one night, and then the next day around the afternoon time the police came.
It all started with a few clicks online. A Facebook ad revealed a home in the area she and her family were looking at a price that was right.
It was available immediately, and I was able to view it immediately.
The person advertising the home for rent even provided her with a code to this lockbox to allow her inside the home, and then later sent her this realistic-looking lease. At the time, she had no reason to believe she was being scammed.
I thought it was his apartment. He said he was the owner.
She made 3 separate payments to the scammer, with a direct payment from her Chime account to the scammer's Chime account.
I thought Chime to Chime would be safer because it was my bank to his bank account. And all you have to do is look up the person's name and you can transfer the money.
But it wasn't. More than $2,200 was gone, and Chime informed her the money transfer was the same as cash. The scammer stopped responding and even blocked her when she demanded her money back.
It's heartless and it's dirty. I work very hard for my money. Very hard.
According to the FBI, real estate scams, including rental scams, have cost Americans nearly $900 million over the past 3 years. And that's just what was reported to the feds.
It's devastating. I mean, I've had some folks who have lost, $6,000, $7,000. And the bad part was they didn't have anywhere else to go.
Attorney Jay Mobley with the Legal Aid Society in Orange County says his office sees 2 of these cases a week. And it's very difficult for people to recover the money once they've been scammed.
You should file a police report early. Give them as much information as possible. That will increase your odds of getting some of that money back.
I contacted Chime, and the company told me it thoroughly reviewed Quenisha's case and stands by its decision. It would not return any funds at this time. Still, Quenisha worries about keeping her family off the streets, says the scammers will pay one way or another.
We don't have to believe in God for him to barbecue your ass, and I believe that. At the end of the day, I believe God's going to handle everything.
Before you rent a place, find out who owns the property and ask for identification from the landlord. If you never meet the property manager or the owner in person, that's a red flag. Also, never pay your deposits up front by cash, wire transfer, or gift cards. Jeff Deal, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
Just awful. All right, Jeff, thanks. If you have a tip for our Action 9 team, head on over to WFTV.com or check out the WFTV Action 9 page on Facebook.